Sharonda Williams, Pay Your Weight. Hi, Noah. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. It's warm weather today, so I'm just happy I don't have to turn my heat on.
Oh, amazing.
One of the first things that I love about this film is Peter. We get to see some growth with Peter. We get to see him have some growth come full circle. And I really wanted to ask you specifically, how is it portraying a character that can be such a great example to young men with really dealing with their past and being free to like share and express their emotions?
I think it's important. I feel honored to be able to portray a character that has to be at least slightly in tune with the havoc that wreaks underneath the surface. And he expresses it in such a positive way. I love the question because it kind of defines Peter and his growth. Over the course of the last three films. It just feels it's nice. It's a good reminder. It's a gentle reminder, I think, of the obligations of being a good partner, being a good person in a relationship. And I think Peter's definitely in a multitude of ways kind of a milestone that people should kind of aim at being like a target in a relationship.
No, yes, but I definitely agree. And I was just happy for just his personal growth, even outside of the relationship. I was just like, look at Peter. I'm so proud of him. Just,
Yeah, coming full circle with some relationships is like fear of
yeah.
abandonment, and yeah, absolutely.
But also, too, one of the most relatable parts of this film is really talking about how life doesn't always go according to plan and really just being able to go with the flow. And I wanted to ask you, either personally or professionally, how have you really, just let go of trying to live by a plan and just taking things day by day and just enjoying the moments while you're experiencing it?
Yeah, I think I'm a it's important, right, to look at life that way. I'm definitely I subscribe to the idea that life is working for you even when you feel like it's against you.
Mhm.
Um, Surrendering to whatever it is that's in front of you is ultimately the way through whatever it is that's in front of you, or the way to allow whatever that obstacle or whatever that moment is to pass through you. Um, so yeah, I think it's very important to just kind of surrender to that.
At the end of the movie, Laura Jean talks about how this isn't an ending, it's really just a beginning. And I guess if you were to give Peter some words of wisdom on how to usher into this new chapter in his life, what would you say to him?
Just let it flow, man. Do what makes you feel good and do what's right for both of you, and yeah, just like try not to stress it because you're so young, man.
I think those are great words, and really just understanding you have the rest of your life ahead of you. It's really
Right.
important.
Yeah,
Um,
he's young,
so
like 17, almost 18.
no, seriously, and I mean, how do you feel like you've grown really as an actor, but really as an individual, from where we found Peter in the first film to now?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been what? I was 21 when I shot the first one, and I'm 24 now. I turned 24 in May, so I'm almost coming to 25. Quarter life a little bit. But I live. We'll see. It is 2021 though, and medicine seems to be extending the life of a human. But that was a great tangent. Um, but I think in the last 3.5 years, um, I guess almost 4 years. Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know if I've learned too much. I think there's a lot to be learned. I think that like I know more about relationships with people. I know more about myself and what I want and who I am for sure. Um, out of my life and out of moments and out of my friendships, out of love, with my family. I think I've learned a lot about my passions and my what I want to continue doing and what I want to do differently moving forward in across the board. I think it's just life though, and I think I'm gonna constantly be evolving like everyone. And I think who I am and who we are as people always is ever changing.
No, that's awesome. Look, you got me reflecting on my own life now.
Hey.
I really want to thank you for taking the time to speak with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much. You too. Hey.
Thank you.